Just giving you a little storm update here, folks, because we have had a severe thunderstorm warning for Crawford County. It should be expiring in the next 5 minutes. We've had some reports of some rain that has been torrential and also some lightning. But as you watch this thing, you can see that it is diving to the southeast. So let me say hi to you, those of you who want to say hi to me. What we've got is really a dying cell here, hopefully. The heaviest stuff seems to be over Meadville. And, there was some good reports in the Conneautville area of ponding of water on the roads, and as well as, a lot of thunder and lightning. But right now, I don't have a lot of damage reports. So I have my storm chaser out there, Mr. Steve Marshall, and I want to get a little shot from him. Hang on, guys. He took a pretty cool picture here. So he was, hang on, down just below Meadville. So when you see this kind of raggedy shaped cloud here, looked like it could be forming a wall cloud, but it's only a severe thunderstorm warning. So he's just observing that, and the warning itself expires in about 5 minutes. So for now, just updating you as to what I know, looks like mainly heavy rain, lightning. But if you look at the lightning counter here, and let me zoom back in to Crawford County here, take it for 1 hour. It ramps up and then it ramps down. It goes up to like 52, and then the storm passes, and now it's down to 35. So for those of you who may be in that section of Crawford County, especially Meadville down to Cochraton here, just be in a safe place. I don't think we have to talk in terms about severe damage here, but the National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued that warning. I'll see if they extend it, or perhaps if they do another warning, but just here to give you a little update, because that, again, is where the major action is. Southern Erie and Crawford, but there's only one warning. So let me say hi to you guys and see if you can give me any reports from where you are, if you're underneath any rain, thunder, or lightning. Lois, hello. Linda, hello. Kimmy Stevens, always good to see you. Kenny from West Springfield. Tammy, Justine from Pittsburgh. Penny from Youngsville. Kathy, welcome back. Terry J. over in Lawrence Park. Hello, Randall. Hello, Brian. Hello, Rick Liebel. Downtown, not much going on there, and I think they're actually getting the Seawolves game in. Thank you, Kathy Beal. Really appreciate that. That seems to be what it is, folks. Some heavy rain and not much wind. Thanks, John Bartnicki. Always good to see you. Hopefully, as we go through the night, and thanks, Lois, again, that this is the last vestige of severe weather. You see, most of the heavier stuff is actually down by you, Justine. A lot of warnings down there towards Pittsburgh, but up here, just one in Crawford County. So that's what we're just looking at. Chris, you getting much from Meadville there? Hello, Linda from Brookville. Let me see, is that Cochraton? All right, great. Angel, thank you for that. So you're probably going to get some heavy rain and gusty winds. Thank you, Kelly from West Springfield. Shelly, how's it been going in Cambridge? It looks like, as I zoom in here, it just went right over you. Anything worse than a heavy downpour or gusty winds? All right, Woodcock Township, thanks, Fran, for that. We got one cell up here, which is not even in the warning, and the other ones are down here, Meadville, over to Jamestown, and east of Salem in Mercer County. Thanks, Stephanie from Bell Valley. Good to have you here. Smitty, good to see. Kurt, I really appreciate that. Some trees down in Conneaut Lake. And let me see if I can get that camera for you. Hang on just a second. This is Conneaut Lake. Now, it was a lot more intense earlier. And I just want to spin the camera around a little bit here for you. And as you can see, the rain has really, lightened up, but there were some winds there, obviously, and thanks for the heads up there as far as some trees down, and they've had that earlier this week too. That's a look to the north. That's a look to the northwest as we go over the top of Volunteer Fire Department number 3, and that's kind of due west heading out of town. So basically just clouds after a torrential downpour and some gusty winds. And as we swing around the lake to the east side, you can see, you know, the streets are wet. South side of the lake, there's Route 322. Again, this is a picture of Conneaut Lake, as you can see there. And I'll zoom in just a little bit. This car comes down the street. But just raining right now. And, you know, hopefully the worst is past. If you've got anything else, and I'm going to check Meadville right now, too, those of you guys in Crawford County that have seen it. Now, there's your heavy downpour in Meadville right now. So looking at that, doesn't look too tremendously threatening at the moment. So I want to go back to your comments and just kind of take a look at the radar again. And thanks so much for helping out and give me readings where you are. So it looks like some, is it multiple trees down over there? Let me know, Conneaut Lake or Meadville. Brian Loomis, appreciate that. Hello, Lori. Deborah, good to see you. A couple of oaks of lightning, that's good, Mike, in Pont. Rolling Thunder, Mill Village, thank you, Mary Lou. Really not any other warnings in place right now. Appreciate it, Justin. Little bit of wind, Barbara, in Cambridge, good. I don't think we're in for a doozy. I just think that you can get some gully washers, and as Justin says here in Cambridge, certainly some lightning and thunder. And Erie, Kathy, yeah, Erie can see some showers and storms later as well. All right, let me see. I'll go back to radar for a second and just show you guys what's going on here. Hang on. And we're looking down this way into some strong storms in Venango County. Thanks, Steve Tarr, for that. So you've got a watch that has now been reconfigured for Mercer, Venango, and Forest counties. The warning for Crawford County is expired, but if you're down here, Oil City, Cranberry, Franklin, you're getting some good storms there. Not seeing a lot of rotation or anything, but certainly gully washers at this point. Franklin and south, and over here to the east of Franklin, and to the west and east of Cranberry. So you guys getting a good old thunderstorm right there. Up in Erie County, yeah, this is going to affect Erie County. You already see it in Girard. So let me take a look at Girard for a second here. Girard camera, that is. So it's just one of those nights. Thankfully, only one warning as of this point, but certainly, you know, we're just going to keep watch on it. You see it in Girard there, looking west on Main Street. Some dark clouds headed on into the area. So rain. It looks like the rain's trying to start there as well. So they're Girard about ready for a heavy downpour. So we'll continue to monitor all of that. Let me see what else. Billy, hello. Hello, Julie. Amy Watkins, good to see you from Titusville. Thank you for being here. Thunder, lightning, Ashley, Little Cooley, thank you. Brian, this is what's coming up the road to you. Let's see. Yeah, John, that's what we're looking at on the camera here. Thunder, Tanya, and Lake City. I might do a little future track in a minute. I just want to do a little bit more radar. And there you go, Sherry Bird. Thank you for giving us the update. No rain at Warren County Fair. That's good. Dark and lightning in Titusville. Bad in Centerville. And you're getting that storm going right on top of you. So, and Nikki over in Wattsburg, thanks for that. So let me go back to some radar here and take a look at what's the latest is and where the worst cores are. And again, there's lightning, there's thunder, there's gully washers. Apparently, some very gusty winds went through Conneaut Lake right there. and now they are to the south. We're headed down towards Jamestown. Meadville, you're going to come out of it, and Centerville, I think that's what you were talking about. And I'll take the lightning off for there. Just east of Cambridge Springs and down into Centerville on Route 8. Certainly some heavy rain, maybe even a little hail there. So the situation is this. We're getting some strong thunderstorms from about Albion up to almost Fairview right now, and another one over here in Cambridge Springs and Centerville, another one, smaller one, leaving Meadville, another one down here by Jamestown on the Crawford-Mercer line, and also Oil City, Cranberry area, west and east of both of those towns. So just looking at the picture as a whole, warnings are firing mainly south of 80 so far. So the worst weather, again, south of 80, Canton, Newcastle, Cranberry, down to Pittsburgh. Hope things are okay for you, Justine. I know things were crazy earlier. I'll take a look at another radar view here. This one is out of Cleveland. I'm going to take another one. Looks like that one's not working too well. All right, this one's out of Pittsburgh. And again, a lot of action south of 80. Some action up here, but it seems to be mainly heavy downpours. So we'll continue to watch this for now and give you a little time lapse here. So splitting by Edinburgh, going off to the east towards Centerville, and that other line up here approaching Fairview and now in Girard. So there it is, coming right on into Girard with some heavy rain and obviously some lightning and thunder. There's the Girard cam for you. And downtown, how about the Seawolves? Hasn't reached them yet, so there you go. Still playing baseball. That probably is about to be interrupted. Let's want to catch up with your comment. Thanks, Dave. Great reports from West Springfield, Warren County Fair. Yeah, we'll take a look at Warren in a minute, Sue. Thanks for that. Thanks, Michael. That's the one going over Centerville right now. Hello, Shirley. Welcome to our room. Thanks for being here. Justine, glad it's just heavy storms. Sandy Morgan, let me know what you think. All right. Thank you, Susan. Heavy rain there. That should break off. Oil City checking in. I think it's to your east and west, and great to hear from you. Blowing through Girard right now. That's right, Mary Kunert. Cars cruise downtown. Yeah, I heard about that. 6 to 9, so that could get interrupted. Thanks, Steve Tarr. He's in Franklin. Heavy rain and thunder there. Marcella, you're in Texas. How's it going there? Linda Cochranton, winds picking up. Karen Green Hendricks, good to hear from you. So a couple more weather cameras for you. Just checking a few things here. Just looking at my phone and seeing if anybody else is giving me any other information here. Let me check a couple other cameras for you. So we got Cardiac Lake. There's the lake, kind of winding down there. We've got Edinburgh. Taking a look at Edinburgh here. Not too bad. Erie International, this is actually a shot of the weather station coming up. Rain about to come in. They're going to start picking stuff up in the rain gauge, which is right there. Again, Girard, let's go back to you guys for a second. Still heavy downpours in Girard. And over to Meadville. Taking a look at Chestnut Street, kind of lightening up there at that portion of Meadville. And our tower cam up here, 250 feet above my head, looking up to the city here. So, you know, can't really see the storms coming in yet. hopefully they can keep playing baseball for at least a little while here. So let's switch you back to radar and then check your comments. What I think is happening here, and I want to put lightning back on here, is you can see the lightning morphing, ramping up as some storms come in from the southwest and decreasing in other areas. So right now, latest frame, no warnings for Erie, Crawford, or Warren counties. As you look over in Warren here, and I know you're talking about the fair in Pittsfield, really not much going on there. Now this cell, for those of you in Warren County, is moving to the east at about 20 miles per hour. So if I do some distance tracking with this, it's pretty much about 20 miles away from the fair there in Pittsfield. So for those of you over there, yes, you could get, a good thunderstorm in the next hour. There's some lighter rain to the north. Fairview and Girard, you seem to be mostly under the gun there. Take off the lightning for a second. And I hear some thunder here. So Fairview and Girard, as was evidenced on the Girard camera there, getting a gully washer. Albion getting pretty wet. Conneaut Lake drying out. Stuff kind of hanging on the border here, southern Crawford County between Jamestown and Cochraton, and also going through the Franklin area. Let us see what else we can see here. And that seems to be the main concentration of storms right now as they go across the area. So we're going to just continue to sit here and just watch what's going on and see if any other warnings are issued. Let me get back to you guys. And I really appreciate your reports. Really good to see you. Sherry, remind me where you are right now. Sherry Bird. Are the whole trees swaying? I mean, are these big trees and they're bending like 90 degrees? Catherine, good to see you. Dark to the west, in the next hour probably. Dark west of Sagertown. Thank you for that. You can see, Kathy, that, you got another line kind of coming towards you there. And up at Texas Roadhouse, Sky looks angry. Thank you for that. Thanks, Jesse Dean from Vernon Township. You're about to get some rain in West Mill Creek. Thanks, Tom Moore. Good to see you. Celine, are you working tonight? Okay. Yep, should be pouring in Girard. Michelle, as we just showed you the camera there. And, Julianne, good point there. Fast-moving storms, they are. They're moving at least 20 miles an hour. A few of them may be moving quicker. Kevin in Albion, it's this batch right over you right now, Kevin, that's moving through. So that will move through. And then you can get some other downpours behind it. It looks like there's another cell here just to the west forming in Ashtabula. So it would be good if it was just the gully washers and we wouldn't have to deal with the wind or hail problem. So we'll continue to watch that. Congratulations, Queen. You're getting around. Thundering in Waterford, says Trista. So let's go to Waterford for a second. And you got one cell passing through. Do a little lightning for you there. Yep, there's your lightning and thunder. Stop the frame here, open it up. So you got it all around you. This one passes through. You got another one to the west, bunch of lightning. That's the Centerville storm right there. I'm just checking also to see if we got much wind involved here, and I don't want to. Okay, looking okay for now. Let me just try another radar here. All right, does not look threatening from that standpoint. So that's the present picture right now. Saying down in Butler County, yeah, these are the warnings down here. Newcastle, Butler, Cranberry, New Kensington, up towards Indiana. Those are all severe thunderstorm warnings down in the Pittsburgh area. So they are staying to your north, Justine. I know you're a little bit south and west of Pittsburgh. So we'll come back up here, continue to look at what's going on locally. Get a little half-hour loop here for a change. And add some lightning just to see how that's going. All righty, back to your comments, folks. We're just going to ride through these. Titusville, it looks like, hi, Nikki, sorry. Linda, Titusville. It looks like the line's splitting a little bit here, but yes, you're going to get some more rain in that area. I'll bring it up a bit. All right. Take a look at that. Okay, Fairview getting the rain now. Brian, thank you that Gerard's been getting. Do a little zooming here. And you can see it's still pretty hard in Gerard, but it's about ready to lighten up there. Thank you, Billy. We appreciate that. It's okay. Thunder can't hurt you. It's the lightning, Shirley. Just make sure you're indoors. Trista, thanks for that. Really appreciate it. Justine, you're welcome. Gina, where are you located where the rain is relentless? Conneautville? Yeah, there's been stuff going through there. And there you are in Conneautville. So one to the north, one to the east, and one to the south, and then here's one approaching Pierpont. So you might have a little bit there. All done in Meadville. Thank you, Maureen K. Papa Joe, yeah. A little too early for that. Spartansburg, thank you, Sherry. Thunder and lightning. So for now, gully washers with thunder and lightning. We don't have any warning like we did in Crawford County. So that's good. Still coming down in Gerard there. Let me check the camera. Yeah, I think there's one last. I mean, not that you couldn't get more in 20 minutes or a half hour, but of the particular cell that we were looking at there. Let me go. There's a nice sunset as you look to the north and east, but I wanted to check on the Gerard weather camera because it looks like the back edge of that one is, yeah, it's starting to lighten up to the west, but still raining hard on Main Street there. Want to check the airport, right? See if it's coming there yet. Yep, it started at the airport. Edinburgh, just go around these sky cams and get back to the radar. Nothing real heavy, just looks like a light rain there by the hotel. Downtown, still playing baseball at 8:19. Conneaut Lake, getting a little break. Down to Meadville we go. And still some, looks like some light rain there, but not a whole lot. I'm trying to see if this car has the windshield wipers going. Does not look like it. So a little break there as well. Seeing if we got anything else, and we'll go back to radar and check that. There we are. Now it looks like the storm that's over Centerville here is maintaining its intensity for now. So this is going, you know, into Warren County, maybe even a little into the Corey area in the next minute or two. Now the stuff that's to the north here with the heavy downpours, let me take the lightning off. Looks like the heaviest is over in Fairview right now, and that's eventually going to go into the city of Erie. All right. And as we go to the south here, still some heavy rains south of and west of Conneaut Lake and Meadville and the Crawford Mercer line there, and then continuing over into Oil City, Sugar Creek, Franklin, Cranberry, and south of Tionesta. So let me do an hour lapse again. See how these things are going. All righty, check out your comments. All right. Bobby Joe, headed to Greenville. Well, there's more coming up. There's one that just passed over Greenville, and then here's some more back towards Niles, Ohio. You know, no warnings, just heavy downpours, as well as some lightning. Hey, Laurie, good to see you. Sorry, it rains and it pours, and sometimes the thunder roars. Thank you, Cody from Sparty. Glad the fair isn't going on right now there. Another downpour in Girard, Mary Kay says, and you can go on there. Yep, there's the next one going right over you and out. Same for you, Lori, going right over you, but there's more behind it. And so, it's just going to be one of these very damp nights, okay? Gino, let me know where you are. I know you were saying something about raining very hard, but I didn't catch where you were located. A lot better, Sherry Bird? I hope so. Glad you didn't get too wet, Rosie Posey. They're actually going to diminish. They'll probably be more towards and after midnight, Scott, but after that, into the wee hours of the morning, they will be diminishing. That is a great comment, Nikki. That is funny. Hightown. Well, it's coming towards Hightown. You can see the line right there. Debbie Snyder, always good to see you. Robert, thanks for joining us from Kennedy. All right. Joe, where are you located? Gino and Joe, where are you guys located? That's okay. Joe, you're in Fairview. All right, that's the rain rate. Okay. 47-mile-an-hour gusts. Okay. Better. See, it just comes and goes, just like Kelly's comment there. It's in and out, heavy downpours. I'm not really concerned about a lot other than heavy downpours. All right. Fletch, how you been? Long time no see. Seneca, hope you're doing all right. Good. Glad you got a little bit of a sunset there. Camping near Cochranton, so you got a little rain headed in your direction there. Joe Jen on 90. Take you back up to 90 here. Lots of lightning. Well, if you're on the east side, it's not too wet, but west of 79 there, again, you guys still getting some good lightning. Yeah, I know. I saw those pictures of hail. You guys got nailed there in Cochranton, and didn't help with the mosquito population, but it sure was pretty cool. Thanks, Linda. She's down in Cochranton. There you go. Sorry, you're going to need a higher power. Thanks for playing. Good question, Dan. Light rain, Lake City. All right, Sarah Ann, where are you located? All right, good stuff. So, I'm just going to stick with you for a little while here, just because we can. No warnings have been issued for areas north of 90 since that one in Crawford. rainstorms. I'm going to add the lightning for you guys as well, just to see if we can get any kind of read here. Boy, did that it's all that stuff from the south. Look at how that lightning has just built and then dropped. So we hope, as we're at sunset now in most areas, that we get a little bit of a break here. The stuff goes down. If you guys have any other damage reports or anything, just let me know. If you were in the line of fire, especially if you're down here in Crawford from that warning from about an hour to a half hour ago. I know I got a report of some trees down in Conneaut Lake. But if that area or any other area has experienced, a power outage or a tree down, something like that, or some hail, feel free to lend those comments as well. Okay, Ann, good to hear from you again. Petty the rain moving into Cochraton. Peace, I say. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. Yeah, Gerard's been getting some downpours in the last hour. Let's see. Current position of the cold front still out over the lake. Nice question. Airport looking wet. Okay, we can check that. Quieting down in West Springfield. Susan, say hi to David. Miss you guys. No problem. Hope you are well. Jen Forever Young at the Seawolves game. Okay. Let's do some. Sky cams again, just to track a few of these things. Thankfully, other than that warning in Crawford, which may have caused some trees down in Conneaut Lake, no other reports at this point of severe weather. So let me go back to, we'll go around the horn here again. That is Meadville, which is quieted down. All right. Staying in Crawford County, Conneaut Lake. And see, it just comes and it goes. Downpours, gully washers. So they're getting real wet again. Jen at the Seawolves game, this is what it looks like there. Still playing through it. Good job, guys. We'll check radar and see when the heavy stuff is coming. Edinburgh, latest from Edinburgh Live. Just a light rainfall in there at the hotel. Erie International Airport. Coming down pretty hard there on the weather station. Back to Girard we go. And it has lightened up a little bit in Girard. All right. So, yeah, Erie, this stuff continues to move in Erie's direction. So Jen and people at the ball game in downtown, I have a feeling they're going to bring the tarp out unless this thing totally collapses. Heaviest in Fairview, but heading towards Mill Creek. So if you're lucky, this red core just stays to the south, kind of goes from Highway 20 to 90, and maybe they can just eke out, a playthrough, because these things seem to be moving more, the red cores anyway, to the east than the northeast. So those of you downtown getting a little wet, but maybe the core stays to your south. Latest frame right here for you. Pretty wicked. Bunch of lightning there. Let me widen it out. Get us all down here. All right, do a little lapse. Just watching the lightning counter going up to 102 and then back down to 46. That's what we like to see. If we can see the thinning of that, then that can show some signs of weakening at sunset, which is always a good thing. Go back to you guys. Evening, Trey. Good to have you here. That is, I can't remember where you're from, Sherry. I know I asked you before, but let me know. Hadley, Carol, thank you. Okay, Bloomfield does too. All right. Thank you, Sherry Sherman. Thanks for that. It is now downtown. It's downtown at the hotel. Hang on just a second. I want to grab something to drink. Talk amongst yourselves for a few seconds. So just confirming a few things there. Yeah, tree down Conneaut Lake from wind damage. It's just going to be off and on, Debbie, over in Albion and Springboro. You can see one going through. Now that's weakening right here. The light, if you watch the lightning here, it's going up to 34, 34, 57, and now boom, especially if we center this storm right here. Up to 22, 29, down to 4. So what you've got there is a lot of rain, and there's some more behind it, but, you know, rain, hopefully not flooding. I want to open this up a little bit more. Trey, Cockerton, and we've had a few people here from Cockerton, so it looks like it ramps up there. But again, I like to look at lightning counters, because if you take the same view over the hour, I want to see where this goes. 32, 21. Okay. So the overall, and that's basically because of this storm. It went up a little bit at the end. This went over Cherry Tree right now. Let me just focus in on this one. See what we do here. They're kind of morphing. Up and down they go. They do have some pink cores there. But, you know, other than that, mainly rainmakers. Sparty getting wet, that stands to reason. All right. There's Sparty. There you go. Right over you. But it's a small one. All right. Sure, you can see it. This just, it's got a core of lightning here. About 8 strokes. Here's Route 77 coming right into town. But as you look behind it, you know, there's more. There might be another one. No, that's it. That's the one. Excuse me. Pardon me. All right. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Don't see a lot of lightning behind that. So this is a good sign right here, because you guys can kind of see. We got this one has weakened as far as lightning is concerned. So if you draw a line from like the city down to Conneaut Lake, all the lightning showing up right now is to the east. That's kind of neat. So you got rain behind it, but you don't have the tremendous amount of lightning. Let's just do this view here. Ramps up to 77 at the highest, and then it goes down to 32 strikes. All right, up and then down. Okay, so you'll, once this stuff gets out of eastern Erie and eastern Crawford counties, you'll probably see a decrease in thunder and lightning. Now, you guys over in Warren, not getting a whole lot of activity there, but you will eventually see, because you got a couple of cells here. This one coming out of Wattsburg, and I think it was Nikki said lost some power there, and this one coming out of Sparty. So this one can go over, but the heaviest weather is where you see the yellow shaded counties, right here. All right. No, the warnings are all to the south of that line. So way down here. So things south of Meadville and Titusville are heavier. Things west of 79, other than rain, are lighter. And we'll just have to see how these storms progress over eastern Erie and eastern Crawford counties. Okay. So that's the picture right now. Rick, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Cindy, it was you. Okay. All right. So that's going to your north there. All right, right into New York State. Waterford, you've been getting stuff off and on, right, Brooke? Because I could see one going over you and out to the east. But like I said, the thunder and lightning is diminishing here, so that's pretty cool. But there's going to be more rain. Yeah. Nikki F, looking at that, you can see you guys down in Hightown, right there. If I just take you guys. Thunder, but not a lot of lightning down there. Little cell passing to your south. Yeah, Chatty Cathy, it's a little bit more wicked down there. Okay, Bobby Joe. Traveling 8 south towards Cherry Tree. Okay. All right, well, one just went through Cherry Tree, as you can see right there. Just getting a feeling lakes, guys, are really, really dark, lots of lightning. You're talking about Lake Erie, Chris? Finley Lake. Yeah, that cell's headed towards you. Positive and negative. Positive ones are the ones that hit the ground. Negative strikes stay in the cloud. So that's, usually you have a lot more negative strikes than positive strikes, which is good. Oil City, we're looking at you right now. One's going right over you there, Rebecca. You see that in the last hour. And it looks like there's a couple more behind it coming up from Grove City. So you guys getting some heavy rain there. You're welcome, Tom. Hey, GFS Savant. Yeah, you got some hucklebuck going on down there. Going right through you, and then some more to the south. As you notice, they've extended the watch for you guys from Mercer, Venango, and Forest counties. They brought it back north. So maybe you'll see a good one. Oh, you're just leaving Titusville. So if you're going Titusville to Cherry Tree, a line just passed through, but there's some more to come. Rebecca Tyanesta, thank you. There we are. So you've got stuff headed towards you and over you. Some good lightning coming into your area from Oil City and President. So it gets set to get wetter and louder. Jacqueline, welcome back. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, Tom. So it's just like waves, right? You guys can see it here. And I'll stop the frames just to show you. You know, you got that one. Then you got another one. Then you got another one. Like that. And again, the warnings have been decreasing, all right, even in the Pittsburgh area, all right? And that's good news. So you look for these purple cores. That's the worst. So you got one. Let's check Conneaut Lake one more time. It's probably headed out of there, but there's Girard. Check on the Seawolves for a second here. Up, they bring out the top. All right. Conneaut Lake. Yep. Real wet on Route 322 there, but I think that's moving away. They are in a rain delay. Erie is winning 3-2 in the top of the 5th. So there you go. Always like to check on that. Edinburgh, again, David J. We're downtown with Edinburgh now instead of out at the university. Little breeze there, not a whole lot going on. Meadville, you are next. Some light rain. Looking up Chestnut Street there. Airport, Erie International. I'm going to swing this around just to get some better lighting. Hang on. Let's go out towards the gate. This thing's going to move. But I just want to see how the there you go. Yeah, good rain there. Flags blowing in the breeze. Good stuff there. Lightning is kind of, other than this cell, the one that just went past Wattsburg is probably going over Peak and Peak right now. Other than that cell, stronger storms are taking over to the south here. Lessening of the storms to the north. Oh, update on the Pirates. Yeah, I hope you saw that, Jen. Yeah, so it's good. Lawrence, Kansas. Mary Wellman, are you in Lawrence, Kansas? Welcome. Do you have Northwest Pennsylvania roots? Are you from here? How long will this last in the city? Well, this particular cell's going out the east side. See, it's just clipping the ballpark, right? Guys are down there on East 10th and French. So actually, the back edge is coming out of the ballpark because you would be, let's see, that's right in here, get tighter. You're right in here. So you're kind of out of the purples, I bet made them put down the tarp, then red, then yellow, then green. So that should be lightening up a bit. All right, that's pretty heavy. And to your west, it's much lighter rain. Haven't heard from the Seawolves tonight. So, you know, that core is going out of the city, Diane, but it's not to say that there couldn't be some more, you know, until this front passes. Yeah, I had a guy ask me if he should take his car to the show. I know it was 6 to 9. I said, I really wouldn't do it. Bell Valley getting drenched. Yep, right here. Here you go, Bell Valley. Right? There's Bell Valley for you. Bellevue Heights. I like that. You know, if you're going out, there's Wattsburg Road, Route 8, right there. Yeah, it's getting crunched there. There's Bell Valley. You got the red right over you, and the purple that went to the north. Eventually, yes, Ashley. But right now, you guys have been lucky. I guess they're getting a lot of activity in before this stuff comes up. Yeah, that's what I was just showing on the camera, Amanda, over there in Conneaut Lake. But if you use the radar, it should be moving out of there. There's the lightning. Okay, there's Conneaut Lake. You're in a gap right now. So this stuff is moving out east over Meadville. You got some more to the west, but again, like we've been saying, bursts of rain, but we're not seeing a lot of you know, a lot of lightning left, except to the south. And this little cell here, this cell is the one. This is the little engine that could, right there. Look at 17 strokes or strikes. And let me take the clutter off of there, and you guys can really see. Right there, right on 426, coming out of, this is New York State over here. So this is Station Road, this is PA. So, and this is Peak and Peak down in here. So that cell, a little quick shot here. Boom, right over you. That's moving to the northeast. Yeah, that's headed up that away. So let's get a little information on it. It's a 26,000 foot top, hail size potentially 3/4 of an inch. So that's probably a hail core that just went over Wattsburg and now going over Peak and Peak. All right. Okay, so we'll widen back out, take a look at a few more of your comments, try to answer a few more of your questions. But this area right in here, okay, from Titusville, excluding the little cell that could over Peak and Peak right now, this seems to be the worst, this area. And I just saw from Justine down in just southwest of Pittsburgh. Let me put Pittsburgh radar on here. Oh, that's a nice little loopage. That they lost some power down there. It's playing with radars here. Try Cleveland. So at this point, guys, one warning. This is in Warren and Youngstown in Ohio for that storm there. Half-inch hail. Places like Farrell, Sharon, Hermitage, Brookfield, you're in the line for that. in the next half hour. Some more from that storm. Move it east at about 30. So turning into more of a rain game here. And we'll see how it goes. I want to put on a national radar just to see if we got anything, further back to worry about. So as getting this through is going to be the thing. Already some flood advisories back here in Ohio, Mentor, Cleveland, Parma, Lorraine. If we could get a back edge through here, then it's not so bad. So just say, I'll do a little distance tracking for you here. See how quickly these things are moving. Seem to be moving to the northeast. About 25, 30 miles an hour. Okay, so if you look at this thing as a whole, and the back edge is back here, and it's kind of morphing to the northeast, there is reason for hope. I mean, even Seabolls can get a game restarted if this is the last of it here. Coming through Cleveland. You could probably say there's a 90-mile track there. By midnight, it's pretty much out of Erie and Crawford County, or by about midnight. So, and then we start getting cooler. I got this neat thing called high-res temps. I'm trying to take a look here. Just playing around here, seeing. And dew points too. This is the real indicator. Let me show you this thing. So we've got these, 70, 71, 70, 66, 60. See, that's the story right there. That's the kind of air that's coming down here. All right. So once you get the rain past, then the cooler and less humid air can come in. So that's pretty cool. And so after midnight, things start to improve. Some of you even before, That's an old radar. Look at that. All right, let's go back to buff. All right, let me get back to your comments. Deb Cosin, good to hear from you. Thank you. Thank you for the sunset. So things are looking up. John, thanks for that awesome picture. John sent one of the coolest pictures ever to me the other night. I'll show it to you. I think I got it still on here. Look at this. That's John's picture. Rainbow, actually a double rainbow, and some lightning in a departing storm. He's up on the roof there, the rooftop of Warren. So you got that yesterday, right? The days all meld into one for me now. This week has been long. Thanks, Michelle from Girard. Thanks, Jen Beatty, downtown. You bet, Brooke. We're headed there. Love the fairs. That big cell's going right over you, Becky. So hopefully it'll scoot to your north, and then things will calm down, and it'll just be rain. Thanks, James. Hopefully nothing passing down. Thanks, Yvonne. Yeah, I would believe that behind the rain where you saw those dew points dropping, that's where the front would be. You're welcome, Michelle. CHT. Not sure, Barb, what CHT is. Is that a three-letter identifier for the airport? Is that Chautauqua? Let me know. Thanks, Terry J. See you later. Getting close, Kathy. You really held it off a good bit in Pittsfield. I'll look at that in a second. I'll look at that in a second, too. Thanks, Becky, for that. No rain tomorrow. Beautiful, Sherry. Pleasantville getting the rain. Thanks, Kim. Good to see you again. Michelle Fuller, hello. Yes, it will be. They will be dropping. It'll be pretty cool the next couple of days. The weekend is perfectly set up here. You're welcome from Summit Township. Last night, yeah, the picture was last night. Is that not cool? Northern Mercer, yeah. The further south, like Janice is in Northern Mercer, the worse it is. Power off and on East Mead. Thanks, Deb. All right, Connie, it's headed up there. Hello, Downpour. Carrie, good to see you. Special weather statement for Titusville. Ooh, thanks. Appreciate it. All right, I'll get you back to the radar. I want to check in on that. Hang on just a second. Gotta go look at another screen in another room. Yeah, they're probably, this thing's going right through Titusville, so I wouldn't be surprised, because of all the rain you guys have had. Okay, some thunderstorm wind damage in Hightown, and they do have special weather statement until 9:15 here for eastern Crawford County. And I think it's because of this cell right here that's going through Titusville. It probably got a hail core in there as well. Let me stop the frame. So you guys in Titusville, let me know how it's going there. I'm checking all over for different kinds of things. All right. So we'll look at that as well. Just trying to find some more information for you guys. All right. So that one's going that way. And Yvonne, you were saying something coming up towards you and Franklin out of Mercer. So I could see that. So one just went to your north, and another one's back here by Greenville. Just want to check some lightning on these storms. Yeah, this is where the action is, from Titusville and around Jamestown south. Now, movement, it looks like the lines are moving up to the northeast, so we'll continue to watch Warren County there. But hopefully with sunset, we're getting a little breaking up of this stuff. But that back edge continues to get closer to our area, which is really nice. I'll get back to your comments in a second. I just want to check the position of the front here. Yep, it looks like it's past London, Ontario. It's past Detroit. It's kind of in between Toledo and I think it is, okay, so basically if you wanted to draw the cold front, right in here. So the cooler and less humid air up there, the storm's ahead of it. Going to go national just to get the whole picture here. All right, good stuff. Just got a cool picture in. Just hang with me, guys. All right, this just came in. This is with the storm that Crawford warned on earlier. Thanks to Lisa and Don. It's Don with his drone there. That's they send me great pictures. That's what's called a shelf cloud. All right. So there you are. Pretty cool. Leading edge of a gust front. So that's why they had a warning there. Okay. I don't know, Lisa, if you're on, but thank your husband for that one. You guys do great work for me. Yeah, the special weather statement, strong thunderstorm. This is for Titusville. Winds excess of 40, pea-size hail. Gusty winds could knock down some tree limbs, blow around unsecure objects, minor damage to outdoor objects. That's the one moving out of Crawford County, not that picture, but it's a very cool picture. No doubt about it. We'll look at Chautauqua. The stuff to the north, Barb, is going northeast through Chautauqua. And thanks, Becky Linton, for that. Has it pretty much calmed down, Becky, where you are? We'll go for Chautauqua and Warren, Scott, in just a second. Thanks, GFS Yvonne. Chautauqua, Warren, Venango in a row. So there you go. No Mamadas, just shelf cloud. All right, so there you go. Okay, let me take away my doodling here and just knock it off one by one. Okay, so Chautauqua first, then Warren. I want to look at this cell that came out of this one here, going right through Mina, up through Sherman and Mayville. But look at the lightning decrease on this thing. It was up to 26, and now it's down to 14 in this view. And some of that's, over here. Let me try to center this a little bit more. Hang on. So for Barb and for Becky in Chautauqua County, let's just do that. Up as high as 23 and then down. And again, I'm still getting some other lightning in here, but that one's weakening. However, it's putting down some very heavy rain in Sherman, New York. So that one's going that away. Warren County, you guys have been fairly lucky over here. There's Warren County. It's finally got to the fair there. And a good sell down here by Tidiu. Another good sell down there with some heavy downpours. But again, no warnings, no watches for Erie, Crawford, or Warren. So we will go down to Franklin, Oil City, where they do have the severe thunderstorm watch. Yeah, that's pretty wicked, Yvonne. That one's going to your north, where you get those, and even a little bit of a black thing. So Rocky Grove Avenue coming out of Warren, Route 417, Lamberton Road up into Cooperstown. I know somebody was commenting on Cooperstown, the Meadville Pike up towards Meadville. So you're looking at Sugar Creek, Franklin, Cooperstown, Oil City. Yeah, that's a pretty wicked sell. Just looking into it to see if I have any rotation or anything, but nothing really jumping out there. But yes, certainly some rain, maybe a little hail in there. Let's try see what they got to say about it. Yeah, half-inch hail, 70% chance. Sugar Creek, 923 is when it hits you. So we'll watch to the south, but other than Titusville and the stair steps here, and maybe down by Geneva, a lot less action up here in Erie, Crawford, and Warren. Except Tidiute's getting clipped a little there too. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's true, John. I think that's true. Hey, Benny. All righty. Which broadcast, Jen? My broadcast? Did mine get paused? Looks like it did. No, it's still going. All right. Check things down, and do some sky cams. Then I'm going to probably take a break here, guys, just because got to get ready for the 10 o'clock news. And we shall see. Hang on just a second. Let me find this. There's John's great picture again. There's the airport. It is raining at the airport. Look at that.
What?
They're back on the field. Isn't that good? That is great. All right, Sewell's going to play ball again. Do you need in here? Do you need to record stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think they're kind of.
Yeah, I'll be ending pretty soon here. All right, so good news there. One more round of the radars here.
I thought you were talking to me. I didn't realize you were on. Sorry.
It's okay. Jill McCormick in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, there she is. What's going on? What's going on news-wise?
Nothing. There's been some reports of a few trees down
Right.
here and there, but nothing major. So.
Yeah, Conneaut Lake, Hiketown, most in Crawford.
You know more than I do.
Well, the weather part, not the other part. Anything else?
No, just getting ready to record some things.
Good, good. That means I have to stop talking.
That's right. Sorry, everybody.
So,
Take Tom away from y'all for a few minutes.
No problem. We've been here quite a while.
Everyone have a good weekend.
All right.
Stay safe.
The lovely Jill McCormick, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to have to use the studio. So we'll wind things down real quick here. One more view of the radar, and they're all saying hello. You have a huge following.
Oh yeah.
Huge. They hated when you left that other station. They're so glad you're with us. It's true. And so are we. Let's see.
Oh my.
Yeah, and so is Joe. It's a wonderful thing. It's a win-win-win. All right, there you go, guys. Heaviest weather to the south, basically Mercer, Venango, Forest, maybe a little bit of Warren County. One more loop for you here. Lightning pushing off to the east, but still some rain to deal with. Should be out of here by midnight, at least in Erie, maybe later points east. And then cooler and more refreshing air coming on into the area just in time for the weekend. So good stuff there. Okay, gonna shut it down for now. Trey Taylor says, whistle at Jill. I don't have a good whistle. You can see her face there.
I'm replacing batteries.
Oh, okay.
Whistle.
Whistle at that lady. She's prettier than I am, so
Thanks.
I'll just duck and there you
No, you
go.
want me.
Come on back, say goodbye.
Good night, everyone. Have a good weekend. Stay safe.
We'll be on Fox at 10 and Jet at 11. Wait, where did Jill go? Well, she didn't always work here. You know, that's what happened.
I have the earring.
How long have you been here?
I've been here now. It'll be 10 years in December.
So she's been with us 10, but she was with other broadcast facilities before that. That's
The number 2 and the number 3 stations.
if you heard that, it's the number 2 and the number 3 station. All
Now
right.
I'm at number 1.
Michelle, you're right. All of us used to be on WSEE, basically.
That's right.
We all migrated. All right. Got to shut it down. Thanks, guys, for everything. Be back after midnight with the nightcap. If there are any warnings or something like that, we'll be back on. But other than that, the rain seems to be starting to push to the east. Hopefully, it will be over in the next few hours, and a great weekend ahead. We'll see you if you get our signal on Fox at 10 and Jet at 11. Have a good weekend, or see you on the nightcap. Take care, everybody.